Well, we're here at the Cherry Raceway with week number 3 of the what's supposed to be 5th show of the year for the Michigan Traditional Sprints, but Mother Nature, like it's affected everyone else, it's gotten us badly. We just finished a good night of racing over at the Crystal Motor Speedway, and I'm here with one of our out-of-state invaders, Mr. Don Smith from Lebanon, Indiana. How are you, Don?
I'm doing great tonight. Thank you.
Well, Don, tell me a little bit about your racing career, some of the things you've done, and what would you consider your home track?
Home track? I guess I grew up next to Crystal, but I don't have a favorite. I like them all. And as far as history-wise, I raced a little bit in some mini modifieds. I run some truck on the pavement down in Indiana and Michigan areas and Ohio when that was real strong a few years back, and then got back into sprint car racing and race when I can.
So you're not full-time really? You're not weekly, every week racing the sprint car?
No. I can't just work, permits, and time and the way things are, but I try to, but not this time.
How do you like these sprint cars up here in Michigan? We got a little bit different types of track up here than you're used to probably, but it's still fun. It's got to be great getting in one of these cars every single Friday, Saturday, Sunday night.
Yeah, everyone races on the same track, whether it has more clay in it or whether it has more sand in it or dries out or stays tacky. Everybody's racing the same track, so it's still sprint car racing.
Well, Don, why don't you go ahead and thank the sponsors? I mean, I know racing is based on the sponsors. You wouldn't be able to get out here and do what you do without the help of at least somebody, whether it's a family and a wife or actual sponsorship.
As a matter of fact, it is my wife, and enabled me to do this with both of us working, and the overtime that I make goes set aside, and that's how we get to the racetrack. So.
Very cool, Don. Thank you very much. Good luck tonight. Finished in 3rd last night at the Crystal Motor Speedway. Hoping to get a couple of spots better than that here tonight at Cherry. Mr. Don Smith in the 61X. Well, we're here with another driver in the 2011 race for the championship with the Michigan Traditional Sprints. Ovid, Michigan native Keith Love. Keith took a couple of years off, but he's back behind the wheel of the number 77 machine, and he's here at Cherry Speedway with us tonight. Keith, you're another guy that had a pretty good run last night at the Crystal Motor Speedway, right up in there the top 5 for most of the night. How'd that feel to run up front again?
Yeah, that was fun. We had a little throttle sticking issue, so I drove off the top of the track once and gave up a few spots, but other than that, the car was hooked up and working pretty good.
Now, I mentioned a minute ago you took a couple of years off. I'm assuming spend some time with the family and watch your daughter grow up. But you're back behind the wheel. How's it feel? Has it changed much?
The kids are faster. We're having a lot of fun with it. I finally decided you start losing friends and people, and you realize that this is the most fun I've ever had in my life is doing this. And so my wife wasn't real proud of me, but we got another car and we started playing an old car, and we had a lot of fun with it, and we wrecked that one. So now I got this car from John Gall, and we're just having a ball. This is so much fun, I can't hardly describe it.
Well, you kind of stole my thunder on my next question is, you got a new car, you kind of a newer car than you're used to, you got some nice equipment here and everything. Is it much different than when you were racing? It's been what? How long was it that you were out of the game?
I don't know. We were out for a while. It was several years, and I don't know. I just thought, hey, this was the most fun you can have. So we ended up. This car is a 2004 Eagle, and it's a nice car. It goes pretty good. If we put a good driver in there, it'd probably win races.
Well, Keith, I know that sponsorship runs everything in this sport. You got a little bit of help around there. Why don't you take a second to thank those that make your racing possible?
Well, the people that really make my racing possible is my older brother Ken and Rob Voorhees. Those are the guys that are there with me all the time, and they keep my head on straight, give me tips, tell me how to set the car up, and then holler at me when I screw up. But we have a lot of fun racing, and I put them through a lot of misery probably with my driving style. But we just have a lot of fun racing, and yeah, I'd like to keep on doing this, but we get older, and it's an expensive sport, but we sure are having fun with it now. This is a good group we're running with, the Michigan Traditional Sprints. It's more family and low-key, and guys help each other, and it's just a good sport.
Well, we're here with Cherry Speedway with Keith Love. Good luck, Keith, tonight. Have fun, and let's go for that title in 2011.
Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Well, once again, we're here at the Cherry Raceway with Mr. Gregg Dalman. Greg, you've kind of invaded the Michigan Traditional Sprints this year. You picked up a win over at the Merritt Speedway, and you finished second last night at Crystal. Welcome to the Michigan Traditional Sprints, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's like I said, we ain't got no place to run lately, you know, the weather, so we've been jumping and going, and it just happens Michigan Traditional Sprints' schedule's been working good with us, so we've been able to hit, tonight will be the third night with you guys, so we're happy.
Well, you're one of those guys that's awfully fast with or without the wing. You just seem to have a knack for this. You can kind of feel the race car out. Tell us what it is that you find in these cars just to make them go fast every week.
Confidence. That's all I can say is confidence, more seat time. The more seat time we get with the wing off, and then it makes us just better with the wing even. We've been finding out, we're getting better with the wing. Like at Lima Friday night, we won with it. So,
Right.
So I can tell you, definitely without the wings helping our wing program. So.
Well, you're one of those guys that probably races, I want to say at least 2 times, maybe even like 3 times this week in particular, every single week. What is it in racing that's in your blood that you just want to do it all the time?
We've just been around sprint car races since I've been 2, so it's kind of one of those deals that it's been in my blood since I've been in diapers, so we'll carry on the tradition, basically.
Oh, Greg, you got a great 2011 season going so far. You mentioned it earlier, a win on Friday night at Lima. You got a win with the Michigan Traditional Sprints already. Tell us about the rest of 2011 so far.
We got to finish up in Lima a little bit and run a little bit more with Sod, and then with you guys I think we got a few more shows, so hopefully we can close our Lima season down there in the NRA on a positive note like we have been going, so that's what I'm hoping.
Well, one of the things that I know is important to you guys, it's important to me, is the sponsorship aspect of the sport. Take just a second, give your sponsors, Fossey Farms, American Rentals right here, Electro Code of Ignition System. Go ahead and finish that one off for me.
Yeah, I was going to say my partner, Jason Fossey Racing. Without Jason, we couldn't be doing this. Paul Kistler, the man that builds the motors, he's unreal. He takes care of us, and I love it. Like I said, the American Rentals, Fossey Farms, they're a great addition. We got another one, Steyer Seeds out of Ohio there. They take care of us. They're all good sponsors, real good people to work with. They've been with us. They've hung on. We've had some tough times, and they were there with us, and they keep coming back every year. We appreciate it.
Well, everybody, this is Gregg Dalman. He's got a feature win here. He got a feature win with at Lima. With the wing, without the wing, he can win. All-star performance. Better get him in their magazine. Lane Automotive, wearing the hat. Let's get this guy some recognition because you're going to see him all over the place.